Welcome back to the channel, where we're going over some bold NFL predictions for the 2022-2023 season. Sit back and enjoy. First up, the Broncos finished 10-7, but still missed the playoffs. A lot of people have pegged Denver to be an automatic lock for the playoffs after trading for superstar quarterback Russell Wilson in one of the biggest trades that we've ever seen. Not to mention, they have one of the youngest and best defenses in the league, finishing third in defensive rankings last season. However, with teams like the Oakland Raiders bringing in Davante Adams and the Chargers bringing in J.C. Jackson, as well as Khalil Mack, the AFC West is going to be an absolute dogfight. You also can't forget about Kansas City, who has won the division 6 straight times, even if they lost Tyreek Hill. Yes, Russell Wilson is an extremely talented quarterback, but it will be his first year in a new system, and even if there are 3 wildcard teams in each division, it's highly unlikely that the entire AFC West makes it through, even with a very solid record. Next up, the Cardinals miss out on the playoffs. The Arizona Cardinals looked unstoppable for the first 7 games of the season, going undefeated with their young quarterback Kyler Murray putting on an absolute show. After that, however, they went 4-6 and lost in the wild card to the eventual Super Bowl champs in the St. Louis Rams. You would also expect the Cardinals to do their best and improve their roster to try and come back better than before. Yet all of that has happened this offseason and has been drama and the loss of key pieces. Edge rusher Chandler Jones left the Raiders on a 3-year deal with about $51 million. Jones held the all-time sack record for Arizona with 71.5. But that even wasn't the worst news to come out of Arizona this offseason. There's been a lot of drama surrounding Kyler Murray and how he is disgruntled with the management and wants a contract extension. Murray went as far to delete all Arizona-related content on his Instagram page and even sent a letter to the front office demanding his concerns. Most NFL fans can tell you that the less drama the better, and although things seem to be smooth sailing for now, who knows what the season will bring. The NFC as a whole is always a tough conference, and it's safe to assume the Rams will win the West, along with teams like Minnesota, San Francisco, and Philadelphia fighting for wildcard spots. If things start to boil over again with Murray and the Cardinals, it could get ugly very, very fast. Next up, Jameis Winston wins Comeback Player of the Year. Winston was actually having a pretty solid season for the Saints, and they were fighting for playoff contention before he tore his ACL near the midway point. The Saints made a push for Deshaun Watson in the offseason, but to no avail, so they signed Winston to a 2-year deal. Despite Sean Payton leaving, Winston is still in a position to perform extremely well next year. Winston was 5-2 in the 7 games that he played and threw for just about 1,200 yards and 14 touchdowns with only 3 picks. Keep in mind that this was without star receiver Michael Thomas, and not only is Thomas coming back for the upcoming season, but the Saints traded up in the draft to pick an extremely talented wideout from Keep in mind this was without star receiver Michael Thomas, and not only is Thomas coming back for this season, but the Saints traded up in the draft to pick an extremely talented wideout from Ohio State by the name of Chris Olave. Now that Winston has more weapons and still a decent offensive line minus the loss of Teron Armstead, Winston might be able to finally show why he was a number 1 overall pick in the draft just a few years back in 2015. To add on to this bold take, why not predict that Winston will throw for over 4,500 yards and 30 touchdowns? Yep, he did throw for 30 touchdowns and 30 picks a couple of years ago, but we expect the interception number to stay near a minimum. With a stellar year like this, Winston would be the clear frontrunner and eventual winner for the NFL's Comeback Player of the Year. The NFL season is still a ways away, and plenty can change between now and then. But for now, enjoy arguing over these bold takes in the comments section down below. For now, that's going to do it for today's video, so thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell so that you never miss a video. We'll see you guys next time.